The James Harden and Big Zoo duo has been unbelievable this season. It's been their most played two-man lineup throughout the season. Per PivotFade.com, they have played 1,796 minutes together, maintaining a plus 8.6 net rating. To put that in perspective, that would be better than Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Jamal Murray and Jokic are barely ahead of them with plus 10.1. My point is, they have been one of the best duos in the league this season, and just when you thought the Clippers season was starting to go downhill, both of them upped their play and got them back on track. Let's start out with their big man. He is a star and truly has become one of the best centers in the NBA. He deserves more attention and the proper respect. He probably should have been an all-star. I low-key believe he's their most important player. Recently, when he's been off the court, the Clippers have been struggling very badly. The last 15 games for the Clippers, he's averaging 20 points and 12 rebounds per game. The Clippers have a plus 7.7 net rating with him on the court versus a negative 7.9 net rating with him off the court during this time. Surviving the non-Zoo minutes has become a thing. He just makes them a whole different team when he's on the court. And yesterday, he just dominated the best team in the Eastern Conference record-wise. A top 10 defense, he made them look silly and small. 28 points, 20 rebounds versus the Cavaliers. Old heads should love this guy because he brings the physicality and fundamentals to the table when he's dominating. And he's been doing that basically to every opposing big man all season long. He truly made Jared Allen and Evan Mobley at times yesterday look like little boys, you know what I'm saying? Overall, he's the king of getting low post position. Notice how close to the basket he's catching versus Allen every single time. Just too much muscle and size for Allen to even stand a chance. He hit him with 3 hook shots in this game. His go-to shot type, by the way, per PivotFade.com, he shoots 4.3 hook shots per game, 100th percentile, the most in the league. And he's shooting 59.5% on those shots, 79th percentile. Another shot he relies on is the floater. Many times the ball handler will feed him in pockets like this, mostly James Harden, of course, but this time it was Bogdanović. It's a shot teams are naturally willing to give up, but he's hitting it at an alarming rate. 1.1 floaters attempted per game and shooting 60.8% on them, 96th percentile. He's so lethal around the rim because of the hook shot and the floater and the touch for a 7-footer. It's just beautiful to see. And then the footwork is something else. Back down versus Allen. And you see the defenders heavily playing his right-hand hook shot. So he spins back the other way into the open space and scoops it for the reverse layup. He's an old school big man, as you can tell. I mean, look at him bully the Cavaliers this entire possession. First, he destroys Isaac Okoro with this screen. Now the Clippers have a huge advantage. Allen is forced to switch onto the ball handler. Now Zoo laughs with glee, seals off Okoro, catches high, stays high. Fundamentals, ladies and gentlemen, and there is nothing the defense can do when he does that. So now they are switching the pick and roll, and look at Zoo just get to his spot. It's like he doesn't even feel Evan Mobley. Harden rockets a great pass, then he takes a slap across the arm from the help defender, goes right through it with ease, and finishes for the and one. He was unstoppable. He was too big for them. And here's the dagger, a putback slamma-jamma. He's averaging 3.8 offensive rebounds per game, tied for 3rd in the NBA. He's averaging 3.6 second chance points per game. He's elite at all the dirty work. I feel like he's their most important player because of that. They can't replicate the things he brings to the table. Harden clearly is right there as well. They probably are tied, but overall, Zoo deserves some all-NBA attention and votes for his play this year. It's that plain and simple. Going to James Harden, he has turned back the clock all year round, but more than ever, in his last 10 games, 26.7 points and 9.7 assists per game. Yesterday, he was having a rough shooting night, which will happen to him at this point, but this move on Evan Mobley was something else. Batum is trying to get the Merle switch, and Harden's like, don't worry, I got it. Between bursts of speed like the good old days, but then he stops on a dime, snatch back, and at this point you could tell Mobley is expecting the signature step back. Harden says psych, and he's a goner. Still one of the best ISO scorers in the NBA. He has the highest isolation frequency percentage in the whole entire league. 1.04 points per possession in isolation. Tied with Jason Tatum. Are you kidding me? Not far behind Shea either, who stands at 1.09. 9 points per game in isolation. The most in the NBA. Second place is Shea with 7.8. And of course, he has aided the breakout season for Zoo. He's assisted 172 buckets to him. That's 344 points created. Still one of the best passers in the league to this day. 8.7 assists per game, ranks 5th in the NBA. He's truly been the system for them and really keeps them together offensively. If Kawhi can keep improving and stay healthy, they got a shot against anyone. 23.9 points per game, 6.4 rebounds, 3.2 assists in the last 10 games for Kawhi Leonard. Early on when he came back, Kawhi didn't look the same, but lately he's looking more and more like an elite player. He isn't prime Kawhi by any means, but the Clippers will certainly take what they've been getting from him lately, and it could be enough to get them far in the playoffs. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments section.